Welcome to RCR's not camera car and not replacement. This is not the car that I bought to replace the Falcon. This is the car that I bought as a snack until I wait for the real car to get out of customs quarantine. I just bought this. This is a 1989, what is this? Nissan Pao.
Yep.
Our camera operator is Renee. You remember her from the Subaru Vivio video. Also the N-Line Elantra, which was our chariot down here to Japanese classics. I don't know what sort of plans we should have for this thing. I think that's up to you. I've never bought a car on a whim like this. It was yesterday morning. Wrong side of the car. It was yesterday morning that I didn't know I wanted a Pao, and then I started talking with my friend Corey from college, and she said, you should get a Pao. And they just had this one on clearance. The reason that it's on clearance is that this is not the original paint. It's been repainted, it's Pao, it's close to the Japanese color that they used, that Nissan, I'll say it correctly, used. This is not a manual. This is an auto box. It's a 3-speed. It has a head unit but no speakers. I'm guessing the previous owner in Japan just took their speakers with them. So if this thing's not hooked up to anything, I mean, it turns on, but it doesn't make any sound. So I'm thinking I'll just take this off and then use my old Subaru Forester stock head unit and just put it in here, just so I can have something. On the way home, I'm glad I bought my Bluetooth speaker that I can just put right here and have some music to listen to. It's probably going to be 6 hours home, and hopefully I'll get home by 9. The belt's new, but still squeaks. It has new tires, new air cleaner. It looks like it has a new brake master cylinder in there. We just did some work on it, Renee and a mechanic here, to take the dash off, which is really just this. It's just 3 screws. You pull it out, and then the speedometer cable pops out. And then there's a little
It just blacked out.
clip. What's that?
It just blacked out.
Oh yeah, it's just going to sleep.
Oh, okay.
To remove the little speed chime that comes on at like R55 or there, something or other. So that's the first thing we did. We just unhooked that cable, and then it doesn't time anymore. It has tint on it, previous owner. This stuff I could probably take off, but the back stuff is on so well that I'm afraid that if I tried to heat that up with like a wallpaper steamer or something and peel the tint off, I'd wreck the rear defroster. So looks like this thing's gonna have tint on it. Horn sounds like this. And expect a full review of this in the future. And expect to see this thing around. I think I'm going to use this as a daily. Hello, and I'm glad you're here as I fly in this small Cessna on I-95 somewhere near Dale City. I think I'm still in Virginia. So, initial impressions of a Nissan Pao. An automatic Nissan Pao. Months to go, I'm indicating 122 kilometers an hour. The GPS is indicating that I'm going 64. It's very loud in here, but it's about the same decibels as my Falcon. Yeah, it's about the same as the Falcon. I have no cup holders. The radio is my Bluetooth speaker. I don't know if I'm gonna, well, we'll decide what we're gonna do with this. I haven't calculated mileage. I think this has a 10-gallon tank, or maybe 12. I should have done my research beforehand. I have 1 hour and, no, I have 3.5 hours to go before I'm home. We're supposed to get snow over the weekend, and because this doesn't have original paint and I have new tires, I'm tempted to take this out in the snow. How are you doing? Honestly, being on a highway in an underpowered car feels a lot like the first time I took the Falcon. Oh, look at that guy. Feels like the first time I took the Falcon home with its original engine. Honestly, okay, a 1989 Nissan Pao is faster on the highway than a 1960 Ford Falcon with a 144 straight 6. I think I should get out of this lane. Now that lane's for leaving. Yeah. 95 north, use left lanes. Alright. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. Here's one light. Here's another light. Just crossed over into Pennsylvania. Still have, I don't know, 2 hours to go. We're somewhere headed toward Gettysburg. I don't really have to, I wish I could just have heat coming out of the vents rather than just coming out of the floor. I mean, if I wear like running shoes instead of these boots, it would probably even itself out. I'm also wearing thermal pants, so that's why my lower half is cooking and my upper half is just on a little on the cold side. It feels like all the HVAC controls are almost 60s era tech in here, with the exception of the built-in air conditioning. Yeah, man, air conditioning with 52 horsepower or something. Right now my foot's on the floor. This is full throttle, and I still got just under. I got like a quarter tank plus an 8. I don't think I can make it home with the gas that I have in here, but so one more fuel stop and then I'll be home. There is a white MR2 SW20 in front of me, and they pulled up alongside me. They were mouthing some words. I don't know if they know me or not, because I didn't really, as of this recording, I didn't post any pictures of me in a Pao, but maybe it's someone who followed, or maybe they just recognize that this is a weird car. Anyway, shouts out to the white MR2